How you doing, guys? I'm Sean.
Hi everybody, I'm Lyn. I hope you're having an amazing
Hope you're having a magical day today, guys. No, come on, keep it going. Guys, listen, we're just having a fun-packed day today, and we just thought we would do a wee video. We're going to be talking about smoky. We're working with crystals, you see, and it's really...
I tell you what, whenever we work with our crystals, it sends us the gigglies, so...
It's unbelievable. So, guys, today's video, we're going to be talking about smoky quartz. We're going to just share with you our thoughts on it and give you a wee example of some of our own personal crystals.
So why is smoky quartz? Now, smoky quartz was started off as a normal clear quartz, and over millions of years, it got naturally irradiated. I think that's the word used. Irradiated is a bit of a tongue twister, that one, so correct me if I'm wrong. Irradiated is a bit like being naturally X-rayed, and it's formed over these millions of years, thousands of millions of years, the crystal to go dark brown, or in some cases black.
Yeah.
Now,
sorry, go ahead.
So, no, they come in many different shades of smokies, from almost like a dark golden colour to a jet black, and it says in this one here, like in Morian quartz. But usually, natural smoky is usually translucent brown, although you can get some natural ones as in Morian quartz, which are jet black.
Yeah, you just imagine the like of the Earth's oven, do you know what I mean? And all this activity going below the Earth's crust, and it's like an oven being set up at different temperatures, you know what I mean? So when the radiation comes, the longer it's going to be in, or the more radiation, it's just like you leaving something in the oven for too long, it's going to end up going black. It's going to take a period of time. But if you whack up the whiskies in it, whack up the power until it'll go jet black. Now the problem you've got is obviously man being man or woman wants to make some money out of it, and sadly the vast majority, I would say, of the smokies on, would it be vast majority?
I would say the vast majority actually are. Was it when they're fake? They're not like plastic or anything like that, or glass. They are natural quartz. That what they've been doing is they've been heat treating them to turn them black.
Put them in an oven.
Yeah. Which they're not. They might sometimes sell them as natural, but they're not really natural smokies. Say most natural smokies, although not always, it can also be heat treated like that. Usually are translucent brown. But okay, it doesn't necessarily mean that they are fake if they are completely jet black like that. Sometimes they're known as Morians.
It's hard to tell. Do you know what I mean? And that's where you go to a reputable dealer, and you know, if you get somebody who could get them from source, then you know you're on to this one here. For an example, this is from South America, and it's clearly a natural smoky, and it's got another mineral on the top. We call it it's like a pint of Guinness.
Yeah, because it has like a creamy top, doesn't it? It's
a big
beautiful
manifestation crystal. There's another crystal growing, and we've done a video on this one, but that's clearly a natural smoky, and it is, as Lyn says, it's a range of, you know, colours going on up, and it can go to jet black. But let's not rule it out. As Lyn says, it's not as they're made out of, you know, plastic. Even the fakes are real crystals. It's just they've been put into an oven, and some people say, well, they're not really doing any different. Man's doing what Mother Nature does, but sadly, man tried to replicate what Mother Nature
what
does.
takes millions or thousands of millions of years for Mother Nature to do will take them probably like not that long enough, and just to heat. A bit like they do that with the amethyst to get fake citrine as well. So just be aware of that. If you want a genuine 100% natural smoky, please get from a reputable source. And if you really don't mind, it will still have the same properties. Although I personally feel if it's not natural, I don't know how they can often say the same properties, but it depends what you're really looking for in this case.
And they can be found worldwide, you know what I mean? Every part of the world you'll be able to source natural smoky. Some areas
it's very common,
isn't it? More common than others, of course. And in the like of Scotland, it's the gem of Scotland, the Cairngorm, from the Cairngorm Mountains. Huge, Jimmy, from that Cairngorm. And it's that's a gem. Is the emerald the gem of iron? Is that just how talk? I don't know.
I don't know. They call it the Emerald Isle, but is emerald the gem of Ireland?
I don't know.
Not that I know of. But it's the Emerald Isle to us.
We'll
so
have
that's
to
good.
find out. But as I say, it's a smoky. The Cairngorm is the gem of Scotland. So, but basically, they're a wonderful crystal, very grounding, and everybody's going to be different. We keep saying this time and time again. You know, the books will be telling us for the base chakra down that direction, you know, very good for grounding. But if you get drawn to actually hold a piece and put it to your crown chakra, you do what you feel drawn to do. They're fantastic for dispelling negativity, great for having around a home, around a computer, great for meditating with, and they absorb the negative energy.
Yeah,
or
they're like sponges. Smoky quartz is like a big sponge for absorbing negative energy. So if you're in a negative environment in the workplace, it's great to have on your desk, and also to carry on you to protect you, and have around the home as well. So this is like, but obviously it needs regular cleansing because it is so effective at absorbing negative energy. Make sure we give it regular cleansing.
We've got a lot of videos that we've made about how to cleanse crystals. We'll put the links down below. And you could be using sage, you could be using water, even salt if you were drawn to do that, you know what I mean, sound. So we'll put all the links down below, but they do require cleansing. It's a good thing to cleanse your crystals the same way you cleanse yourself, you know what I mean, before long. Even so, a lot of people say, oh, this crystal here doesn't need cleansing. You know, that's something for debate. You know, what we would say is to get into routine when you're working with your crystals, you know, because if a sofa, you know, if a cushion on a sofa can absorb the negative energy of the person sitting on it who's constantly talking bad stuff, it gets impregnated into the fabric. I don't see any crystal really being any different than that. So cleanse your crystals, and especially your smokies, because Lyn says they are like a sponge and they're going to be pulling that energy in. And what you're doing is you're just cleansing it. It's going to transmit it out again into positive vibration.
It's also a great one for grounding as well. So if you're feeling a bit ungrounded, it's a great one to hold, sit and meditate with a few minutes, and it will help get you back into your body. So it's a great one.
Exactly. So if you're getting like stressed out, or you got a lot of things on your mind and you can't get focusing because you're running about, there's too many things coming, it says keep a piece of smoky quartz, hold in your hand, even keep it at your feet, and just let yourself get grounded into that energy, and things will start to you know, show itself. Tell you. Examples of any is that, would they be negative? Would that be a
I would say this one. I would say that has been heat treated. It's jet black, and I bought it from a crystal shop here in Ireland, and I think it was only about €5. So the price, although not all the time, the price usually does reflect, as you can see, for €5, and it's jet black. That would be extremely unlikely that it was natural smoky quartz, but it's got a lovely energy, and I was drawn to it anyway. So it's a lovely crystal.
We've got a wee video on there called Wounded Healers, and basically a crystal like that. And this is where if you have a crystal and you have a smoky, or you have a fake citrine, fake amethyst, we have them and things. We look at them as like wounded healers, because at the end of the day, the base is the crystal. You know, what man has done to it, or, you know, it's trying to alter it, but still in the base there, it's still a crystal, still got an energy, still got a positive energy. But we'd see them as sort of like wounded healers, you know, but like all ourselves, we've all got injuries, we've all got, you know, things from our past and our present is going to make us feel a wee bit damaged.
So true.
Doesn't mean because we've got a damage, or because we're not 100% perfect to the rest of the world, you know, doesn't mean that we're worthless. So any crystals you've got that happen to be like smokies here that are, you know, have been heat treated, don't disregard them. Don't put them to the side as if they're nothing. They're still a quartz crystal. They still have a lot of energy there, and in fact, you'll probably find they will want to work with you, and both these guys can work together and heal each other, heal the planet, because a lot of healing needs to be done. Like.
Absolutely. So how do you often find it, how it comes as well? Well, you get it in raw pieces, as in this case here. These are all raw smokies, and then it's very often seen in tumblestones, and very often as clusters as well, and very commonly as jewellery. So it's a great one to wear, and say for protection, that, and you didn't want to carry crystals on you like this. Certainly will ground you anyway.
Wouldn't put that in your third eye.
No. And jewellery's nice. You often see some lovely pendants as well, made with smokies and that, and rings and power beads and everything, which are lovely.
No, you're talking. If you had to put that in your third eye, you'd definitely be grounded 6 foot under.
You would have got boom.
So guys, listen, there you go. Hope you enjoyed that wee video there on smoky quartzes. You know, they are a wonderful crystal to have. Be careful of spending too much money out on a crystal. Because it says it's smoky, because it may not necessarily. Go with what resonates with you. If it happens to feel well in the shop, you know, purchase it, and you know, love your crystals, get to know them, and we look at them all the same. Like,
oh, they're wonderful, aren't they? There's so many different
wonderful
types.
Crystals to have, all different types.
That's great.
So you go, guys. Listen, thanks very much for watching. You can, if you'd love to, please subscribe to this channel. You can follow us on Twitter and on Facebook, and we've also got a meditation channel, Dream of Babylon Meditations. And we've got another channel which is devoted solely to crystals, and it's called All About Crystals. and we'd love to have you over there with us.
Absolutely. So send you loads of love and loads of happiness as always from Ireland. And until our next video, bye.
See you later, guys.